everybody. And if you're watching the replay, hello. I've got my Stitchy Pals here. We're talking about our New Year's Eve plans. Yay. So thanks for joining us. And would somebody like to introduce what we're doing for New Year's Eve? I've got my big bag here. Anybody want to say what we're doing?
Sure. We're doing the New Year's Eve 12 by 12s. So there's lots of floss tubes out there explaining what it is. For me specifically, I opted to go with a mix. I'm doing 6 whips and 6 new starts. So I'm team both.
Sorry.
So that's it for me.
Okay. Sorry, I switched over to YouTube and we got Julie on there with us. And so I was just checking and we had
Gotcha.
So sorry. Yeah, so everybody's, got 12 projects for 12 hours, counting down to New Year. Tammy's in the Pacific. Oh yeah, where's Alice? Alice, hop on when you can. Okay, so Tammy and Alice are starting at 9 a.m. We're starting at 11 a.m. Central. Jolene, you're in Eastern, right?
Yes, so it's coming up on noon here, but I started very early this morning.
Okay, so you're not going to start a new one every hour up until midnight, are you?
No, I'm doing 12 projects. They're just scattered through the day and they're ending at midnight. But I'm also starting technically I'm doing 13 because I'm going to start one at midnight as my first project of the new year as well.
Ooh, okay. And Tammy, you are starting at 9 o'clock, right? Your time?
Yes. I'm doing 12 new starts.
Wait, no whips? Really? They're all new?
They're all new.
And you get to end at 9 p.m. and say Happy New Year while the rest of us keep going.
Yep.
Nice. Okay. We've got our little scissors here. We have been preparing for this day, kitting up our projects. I put a link to the scissors in the description below. And like I showed my little bag, I've got everything in here. They're not all in project bags because I don't have 12 project bags yet. Christina says, okay, you don't have a bin big enough, right? You said yours are on the floor.
Yeah, but they're all in project bags of some type. Not all of them are fancy ones. They're just, some are from Amazon.
Nice. And then what, do you guys have a bin full of yours, Jolene, Diane, Tammy?
Yeah, so I'm with Tammy. I'm doing 12 new projects. It took me forever to get them put, I was like 2 hours, I'll knock this out. It took me a whole day to get them put it up and ready to go. Christina, I also had to go get a bigger bin, which is probably problematic because now I have extra room, so more room for project.
That sounds terrible. More room.
Right? So yeah, I went to Michael's and just bought a giant bin and I was like, well, I'll fill it up eventually. So
nice. Okay. And Diane, what's your plan for today?
Well, I have only 4 new whips or 4 new projects and 3 whips because I broke my arm. And so I know I'm going to be limited in how much I can actually stitch, but I'm going for it. So, and I do have a basket full of Amazon project bags beside me, so I can kind of just grab and go. I got all the things. I got my little nest going here beside me.
Yay. Okay. Do you guys think we'll get I'm so sick of stitching by a few hours in? I mean, do you think?
No.
No.
I don't think so.
No.
Okay.
This is like a dream. I mean, to stitch for a whole day and commit a whole day to that doesn't get to happen very often. So
no.
Yeah, it's like what we have to do today. I like
it. Only thing on the to-do list, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I was running around doing chores this morning so I could hurry up and be done and be ready.
Nice.
I have a question. Are you guys doing, for those new projects, are you doing winter seasonal projects? Still doing Christmas?
Both winter and Christmas for me.
Me too.
I think I have winter and Valentine's Day. I don't think I have a Christmas new start, but definitely winter and Valentine's.
I have 2 winter, a bunch of animals, a flag. No Christmas.
Are you starting the giraffe? Are you gonna?
Yes.
Yeah,
the giraffe is one of them today.
Yay! I love that one.
I forget, is the giraffe full coverage?
Yes.
Did you? Oh, I've been listening to YouTubers this morning, like watching FlossTube, and somebody said they were charting how much progress they made on their full coverage pieces, and they had only made, like, they calculated 1% that they had completed that year, which meant it was going to take them 100 years.
I don't like
to
those
finish
kinds of
their full
statistics.
coverage.
Yeah. No.
That made me chuckle.
Tammy mentioned that on her latest
did,
video.
Are you the one that said that? I couldn't remember who said
Yeah,
it.
I saw it somewhere else. I shared it on my
That
video
was
yesterday.
funny. That was funny. Yeah.
Yeah, check out Tammy's Crafty Life. She's got a YouTube channel, and she showed that giraffe pattern, that full coverage one, last night. So it was kind of like, I called it a little warm up to today, Tammy's video. So yeah, check that out, because we'll probably be binge watching something while we stitch, right? So FlossTube is good.
Yep.
Okay, so we've got a few comments on our Facebook. Hello, RC Stitches. Hello, Julie. Yay, our Stitchy Pals. And if you're watching, Mom, hi, Mom. So RC Stitches, she's already on her second start. So it sounds like she started earlier than 11 o'clock today. So good for you. And, like she says, oh, Julie's doing a few winter, Christmas, flag, and a few Halloween whips.
Oh.
And Stitches well with vodka's on. Hello. She says hello. So yay, we got some Stitchy Pals on, and they're getting ready. And RC Stitches brought up a good point. Even if you only get a few stitches on one thing, hey, that's progress. So if the family, interrupts us today during our 12 by 12, it's okay. Whatever we get in is fine.
That's just not an option to interrupt today, Tina. I've been clear. Everybody has their marching orders, and leave Mom alone today.
Okay, what are you guys doing for food? Like, I told my husband, I said, I'm not cooking, like, do whatever. And he's really excited because he's like, okay, I'll go to Papa Murphy's and I'll get a 5-meat stuffed. And then I'm like, whatever you want to do is fine. Do you guys
I have snacks, and for lunch we have leftovers, lots of leftovers. We are having some family over for an early meal at like 3 o'clock, so I have to not be stitching then. So, but my husband is cooking, and I already did my contribution for that meal, so I'm done as far as cooking goes for the day.
Now, might you be able to rope this company into stitching?
I doubt it. They have their own things, and then my grandson, he's only 2, and my granddaughter is only 6 months, so a little early yet.
Okay.
Give him a couple years.
Yes. Someday, I hope, maybe.
Yeah.
But mostly I'll be running around trying to keep people from breaking my little things. I'm not child-proofed.
Yeah, I could see that. Well, and we are going to touch base again, 2 p.m. Central, and we're going to see how we're going a couple hours in. So if by 2 o'clock it's like, okay, I'm so tired of stitching, I'm going shopping or something, like, that's fine. But no, we're going to keep going. So yeah, so watch that link too, and we'll just check in and see how everybody's doing. Julie says she has to cook for tomorrow's family Christmas in between stitching. So hopefully she'll get some stuff in. Check back with us at 2 and see how that's going, Julie. But she loves appetizers. Yeah, appetizers would have been great. Hey, Diane's dog is in on the game.
She was whining.
She wants to stitch too.
No, she doesn't want Mama to stitch.
Well, yes.
As
She's
bad
like,
as a
"Get me."
toddler. Yeah.
Okay, Tammy, you said in your YouTube video that you are really excited. Like you've been chomping at the bit because you've got 12 new starts. So which one are you doing first? Have you decided that?
Well, I did decide, but I can't find. I didn't pull out the pattern ahead of time and figure it out, and it's on 9 pages, and I can't find the middle, and I need to start in the middle on that one. So then I pulled out another one, and I'm going to start at the top in the middle, trying to find the middle of the top. So I'm not going to start with a huge one like I was going to start with a big one. So I'm going to start with this one because this one's easy.
Ooh, nice. Now, where are you going to start on that one?
This one I'm starting in the middle also because of my piece of fabric that I need to be sure it's centered. I used a scrap, and when I use a scrap, I don't have a lot of extra. So I start in the middle to be sure I don't go off the edge somewhere.
Nice. Also, I noticed on your YouTube video yesterday, you said the white, well, it almost looks like 3D. Those white stripes look like ruffles.
Mm-hmm.
And I was really glad you mentioned that. You held it up closer because that's what I thought. I thought, what did they put ribbon in there or something? But it's not 3D. It's just looks like that because of the way the colors are. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, and the brown that's in it is variegated, and that contributes to the 3D look. The rest of the colors, I guess, would be variegated, but they don't look variegated on here, and I'm using DMC for everything except the brown.
Nice. Yay. Okay. Yeah. Our group says, RC Stitches reminded us, watch for other New Year's Eve 12 by 12 lives. So yeah, we'll definitely be having YouTube on, checking out what other Stitchers are doing. And she's also doing one that you're doing, Tammy, Snow Place Like Home. Is that one you're doing? RC Stitches says, I started Snow Place Like Home and now Love Family Home. Is that the one that you have?
I'm not doing it today. I showed it in my video yesterday because I was working on it this week.
Okay.
It's a whip that I have.
That's right. That's a whip.
I'm starting Snow Place Like Home though.
Oh.
That was the Primrose Cottage, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was from the Sip and Stitch.
Yeah, the Sip and Stitch.
Oh, that's what that is. Okay.
Yep.
I
The
wondered.
one that Ruth is talking about is a Little House Needleworks one. It's called
it's a different
I've
one?
seen that.
Yeah, Love Family Home.
Oh no, not I meant Okay.
Okay.
So I'm doing Snow Place Like Home.
Okay. I didn't even think that was the Sip and Stitch. Okay, gotcha. Okay, Jolene, what are you gonna start with?
So I was going to start with the Scarlet House Seeking Refuge, which, quick story about it. So I bought that pattern when I was a brand new cross stitcher because I thought it was beautiful. And then it came and it was, I don't know, 1,000 pages. And I was so overwhelmed by it that I just put it away. And I was like, I'm not ready for this. So I feel like I'm ready for it now. So I was going to start with that one this morning, but it was 7 a.m. I had not had coffee and I just needed something far simpler to start my day. So I started with Hello Winter by Primrose Cottage, which is beautiful and it's blue. And it was a great piece to start with. So after we're done here, I'm going to go start Seeking Refuge. So wish me luck. It's my first large sampler, and I'm doing it on a smaller count Ada. So all kinds of new for me today.
Nice. Yeah, we talked about how we're challenging each other or how we're challenging ourselves with stitching. And I've tried using this metallic thread and I'm using it on my cardinal ornament. And I'm like, this isn't so bad. And I don't know if it's Krynic or whatever. I think it's DMC. And I'm like, this isn't so bad. Well, then it started shredding.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, I hate this, and So yeah, I went down to, instead of 2 strands, I went to 1, which seemed like a just better idea anyway. And I'm keeping them short so they don't shred. And that's how I'm stretching myself today.
What
Okay.
project are you starting with, Tina?
I'm starting with Old Fashioned by Shannon Christine, because I never finished it during the sale, and
It's okay.
it's
No
not
guilt.
been fun for me. So I'm getting the first one. I'm getting it done first. I feel
Good
bad
plan.
saying
While you're fresh. Do it while
Well,
you're fresh.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of Shannon Christine on my list. I think I've got like 5 Shannon Christine. So I love hers. I think it's just the stitching on Ada that's still challenging for me. So
On the black Ada.
yeah. And the Q snap helps, but it's still like, yeah. Okay, what about you, Diane? You said you've been working on whips lately?
I have. So my first one I worked on this morning. Actually, I started really early today too. It's let me see if I can reach it. Oh, it was a kit that I started this summer, and it's kind of a Christmas one. I don't even know what it's called. It's a gold collection. Whoops, wrong way.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's the storefronts.
Yeah. And I have the sister one to that too. So I
Ah,
really do kind of want to get that one done. And then yesterday, last minute, I found another new little that I wanted to start. It was for Valentine's Day. So that's the second one I've picked up. It's just see if I have that one somewhere here. Hang on.
Yeah, that was cute. And they finished it as part of a lid to a teacup or something.
Yeah, I think I'll make it into an ornament. I'm putting up a craft room Christmas tree. So it will be fun to work on just different ornaments for different seasons. So I can kind of keep it up all year round. So I think I'll make it into a little ornament instead. So
Well, that'll be cute.
hopefully I'm doing it on a piece of fabric from 30 years ago when I used to stitch. So I have no idea. It's a linen. And I'm doing it 1/1. And
what?
so it's tiny.
Wow.
What? Oh,
Yeah, I'm crazy.
Yes. Yes. We love you though.
Yeah, Tammy, didn't you show in your video you were doing a 1/1 too? Was it the Rudolph sampler?
Yeah, I'm on 25 count 1/1. I really like it.
That seems doable on 25 count.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And I'm not sure what this is, but I don't think it's 25. I'm guessing it's more like 32.
Yeesh.
But yeah,
You go, girl.
mystery
You
fabric.
enjoy that.
I am, but I'm not very far. I mean, like I've worked on it for like 15 minutes and I have the tiniest of starts. I can't center. Here we go.
There it is.
There you go.
Hey, it's a start. That's stitches.
Well, I'm going to use my broken arm for an excuse for as long as I can. Yeah. I'm slow because of my arm.
Yeah, 6 months from now, we're not gonna buy that.
Okay.
I broke my arm. No.
Remember that? I broke my arm.
Nice. All right. Yeah. RC Stitches says we're all crazy in our own way. Yes.
We are.
Yes.
That's true. Very true.
And Julie says she bought that one too after you posted it in our group, Diane.
Okay. It was really
Enablers.
inexpensive. It was on sale. So
Yeah. Yeah. We highly recommend getting a group of Stitchy Pals. We all met on Nicole Spore's Facebook group and just decided, hey, let's be friends and message each other and enable each other all day long, every day. So we encourage others to find some Stitchy Pals because it just is so fun to say, look what I finished. And our family might go, oh, that's nice. But our Stitchy Pals are going to go, wow, how'd you do that? And that's great because we get it. So we've all been a blessing to each other, I think, and we're so thankful we found each other, and we just recommend others do the same because it's just makes our hobby even more fun. Tammy had a quote last night in her video. Let me think. What did you say? You said something like everything's more fun with friends or something.
Yep, I did say that.
And I'm like, we should cross stitch that on a pillow. Everything is more fun.
But it should say everything's more fun with Stitchy Pals.
Stitchy
Mhm.
Pals,
Right.
yes,
Mhm.
definitely.
Yeah, so that's good. Yeah, and we also meet for a Zoom every Sunday night and we talk about all the things. And so we didn't meet Christmas night, so we missed that one, but I think, we should still be able to meet tomorrow. See how we're doing.
Yeah.
So that'll be good.
I think it'd be really
And
fun.
yeah. And whenever somebody misses a meeting, it's like, you guys, I miss so much. We get like FOMO from each other really bad. It's like, what did I miss? I missed out. It's sad. Hey, Gina hopped on our chat. Yay.
Hey, Gina.
Hi,
Like,
Gina.
Hi, Gina.
so yeah, we got a good group. And again, we're going to be hopping back on at 2:00 and seeing how everybody's doing. And again, we'll be like 3 hours in, sometimes more, because some people started early. So that'll be good. And we'll see how we're going. And if anybody's like, I'm in the middle of something, I got to keep stitching, that's okay. It can turn into a cell. We can stitch. I can't stitch and talk. I find that when I do that, I'm just ripping out later. So that's just me.
Oh, you guys want to see my start? This will be my first.
Yeah.
This is what I'm
Mhm.
doing for my first one today. And
Good for
it's a new
you.
start. So I'm excited.
I didn't know you had that one. Nice. Where are you going to
Yes.
start?
What?
Where in the pattern are you going to start?
I will probably start in the middle. Before we started chatting, I was looking for the middle. I think I found it. So that's probably where I'm going to start, in the middle of a house.
Nice.
So I love those tiny houses.
I do too.
Me
Mhm.
too.
That one was on my list as well. And then it got bumped by some smaller ones.
There's so many it took me forever to make decisions, guys. Forever.
I
But
kitted things up last night because I was still it's like I had a whole sheet, like Ruth gave us this wonderful spreadsheet. I filled it all out and then I changed everything. It's like I changed my fabrics, my size, everything. So I started over last night.
Nice. Yes, RC Stitches says Christina, that's on her list too. And she says she always starts in the middle. I don't always start in the middle. I start wherever I need to start, I guess.
I would say 95% of the time I start in the middle. Only recently have I tried starting not in the middle, but it made sense just depending on the pattern. But for the most part, if there happens to be like nothing in the center, then I would start at a top or a bottom or a corner, I guess.
Nice. Jolene, you were saying you don't always start in the middle either?
I just had a light bulb moment because I always start top left hand corner just because that's where I've always started. And I'm sitting here thinking, why don't I just start in the center? That would be easier 98% of the time. So on my very next start, I'm going to try the center because maybe not on Seeking Refuge because I feel like I'll have the same problem Tammy had. But I don't know why that never dawned on me to start anywhere other than the top left. So I'm going to give it a try. I'll report back at 2:00.
We'll be anxious to hear.
Yeah.
Well, and that ruler tool that Diane held up earlier, that makes it easier to start in the corner because I like that. It's like can you hold that up again, Diane?
Sure, I'll try. Everything's backwards, so I gotta go this way.
There you go. Yep.
Yeah, that quarter shop sells those. When I saw Nicole Spore hold one up one day, I was like, what? I don't have that. I need that. And I ordered that.
Yeah.
But it makes it easy to show where the corners are and all that stuff. So that was helpful. All right. I'm excited to see everybody's progress in a couple of hours. Yeah, so since we can't see the chat from where we're recording right now, go back and look at the chat because the girls have some cute things to say, and they're loving the light bulb moment, Jolene. And that's why, it's so nice to hear what other people are doing, because it's like, I never thought of that, or never did that, and find out what other people are, how they stitch and what they're doing and stuff. It's great. All right, so what's everybody drinking today? I still got my coffee that I'm working on. Jolene had her coffee.
Still coffee, but there's wine for later. So
I have water right now.
Coffee.
Water.
Nice. Yeah, we got to stay hydrated too.
Yes. Stitching. It's dehydrating.
When you start that wine, Jolene, I'll be really interested to see how you're stitching it.
Yeah, now that you say that out loud, Diane, I'm like, maybe it's not a good idea. But that being said, if I drink enough wine, I won't care if my stitches
It's only wine. Wine isn't that strong.
No, it's fine. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah. If maybe I shouldn't have my whiskey drinks. That might.
Yes. That peanut butter whiskey, right?
Yes.
Peanut butter whiskey.
Yes, that's one of them. Yes.
Yeah, after Christina's company comes over, she'll be like, I'm not stitching anymore. Too much
It should be fine. I'm planning on stitching after. So that makes my husband happy, so he can do whatever he wants while I'm busy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like,
Nice.
hi, I love you. Happy New Year's.
All right, so everybody's ready to go. We've got 3 minutes before we're starting. Okay, RC Stitches says, will you drink wine before or after your musical? Oh,
Jolene,
Both.
yes. Both.
Yeah,
Oh.
both.
yes.
Well, probably only one glass ahead because I really do. We're going to see Come From Away tonight. My daughter got us tickets for Christmas, which was such a lovely gift. So one glass before, but you can't leave a wine bottle open, so I'll have to finish it when I get home.
Like a rule.
Yeah, exactly.
Or it
I'm
should
pretty sure
be.
it's written down somewhere.
Yes.
Somewhere.
It should be stitched, actually.
Yeah,
I'm
onto a
sure
pillow.
it is.
Yeah.
Somewhere there's a pattern.
Okay, and everybody can join us back at 2:00. We looking good for that? All right.
Yep.
Okay, well, we're gonna call it quits here, and thank you, RC Stitches, Gina, Julie, Stitches with Vodka. I'll call you by your handle name just in case. I think I got everybody there. Anybody else who's watching the replay, we're going to come back at 2:00 and we're going to show all the things. Any closing remarks before we sign off?
Happy stitching.
Yeah.
Stitching, have fun.
Stitching.
All right, ready? Like RC Stitches said, ready, set, go. We're going to close with that. All right, bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.